We're the glue that binds. We're the wrench that tightens the grip. We're the link to the past, to the present, and to the future of everything Clemson. We're connectors in that we build, strengthen, and maintain connections within a thriving, passionate, and energetic community that stretches around the globe. We're the Clemson Alumni Association, and more than anything, we're uniters. We unite all those who proudly wear that ring and who profess devotion to that family known as Clemson University. We do so by creating events and activities that connect our alumni and that serve students past and present with a level of engagement and service worthy of Clemson. We, in many ways, represent the true ground game for the university, working the events, creating functions, organizing get-togethers so that this incredibly large and diverse group of alumni remain united in their affection for and attachment to Clemson. We are the Clemson Alumni Association, with an emphasis on association. We are all associated with someplace special and unique and impactful. And this association also intends to reflect those qualities by being special and unique and impactful. This is Clemson, and it deserves nothing less. Clemson Alumni Association. This is what family feels like.
Captioners, please caption something whenever you get the opportunity. Just say welcome graduates or something of that nature so I can see it.
Greetings, Tigers. I'm Jeff Duckworth, President of the Clemson Alumni Association Board of Directors.
And I'm Bob Riggins, President of the IPTE Board of Directors. At Clemson, we have many time-honored traditions. One of the most special is making your first gift back to Clemson on the day of your graduation.
For many decades, Tigers like you have received the Tiger Paul stamped $2 bill as a gift for their graduation from the Clemson Alumni Association.
Ladies and gentlemen, please move to your seats as the ceremony will begin shortly. Welcome. Please stand if you are able. The processional will begin with members of the faculty of Clemson University entering the seating area of the Coliseum Club. Now entering the arena is Clemson University's graduating class of 2023. The stage party is being led by the immediate past president of the Faculty Senate and Clemson University Marshal, Dr. Christine Vernon. Please remain standing. Approaching the podium is the Registrar of Clemson University, Deborah Sparacino.
The posting of the colors is being performed by Company C4 of the Clemson University Pershing Rifles. It will be followed by the singing of our national anthem, led by Ansley Hollingsworth, Senior in Performing Arts.
Mark time. Mark. Detail. Halt. Guard. Order. Mark.
say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Right. Haste. Guard. Port. Arms. Forward. March.
Welcome. I am Bob Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost of Clemson University, and I am pleased to open Clemson University's graduation ceremony. Today, those who the faculties of Clemson's colleges and schools have recommended to the Provost and to the President for graduation will come forward to receive the congratulations of the President. Clemson University is pleased to provide open captioning and American Sign Language interpreting for today's ceremony. I would like to invite Taylor Rogers, graduating senior in management, to the podium for the invocation.
Let us pray. God, we come to you today with grateful hearts. We thank you for blessing us with the opportunity to attend this university, for the memories we have made here, and for giving us a second place to call home. Lord, please help us use what we have learned to guide us in our future endeavors to make the world a better place, always glorifying you. We know that there will be hardships in the years to come, times of trial and tribulation, so we ask today for your grace, strength, and blessing over us as we begin to navigate the next chapter of our lives. In your holy name, amen.
You may be seated. It is now my honor to introduce a teacher, a scholar, a national leader in higher education who has brought Clemson University to new heights in its reputation and positive impacts on our state and nation, and a wonderful person for all of us to work with. The 15th president of Clemson University, Dr. James P. Clemens.
Well, thank you, Dr. Jones, and thank you for the great job you are doing as our Executive Vice President and Provost. Would you please help me thank him for his leadership? Well, good morning. Go Tigers. This is a celebration. You can do better than that. Good morning. Go Tigers. All right, will you please give another round of applause for Ansley for the great job she did singing the national anthem. Let me start by saying to all who are graduating today, I'm so proud of you, and I'm so happy for you, and I'm truly honored to be here with you on this very special day. Welcome to Clemson University's May 2023 graduation ceremony. Graduation is one of the most special days in the life of a university, and I'm thrilled that we are together today to celebrate you as you walk across the stage and properly mark this important milestone in your life. You did it. You made it to the finish line. This is a day when we celebrate your hard work and your achievements and imagine all of the possibilities that lie ahead for you. It's also a day to recognize the family members and friends and mentors who nurtured you and who supported you and who helped to make this day possible. So to all of the moms and the dads, the spouses, the grandparents, the children, the siblings, the aunts and uncles, and the friends and mentors who are here today, you honor us and these graduates with your presence. I think you all deserve a loud round of applause. And since Mother's Day is this coming weekend, I feel that it is appropriate for me to acknowledge the greatest teacher in my life, my mother, who passed away 12 years ago. Would you please join me in thanking all of the moms who are here today who love us, who nurture us, and who teach us so much. And speaking of family, others wanted desperately to be here today, but some were unable to be with us. In some special cases, these family members have been called to serve our great country. This high calling has caused some to miss this important milestone in your life. We are grateful for their service and their sacrifice. We also thank those members of the graduating class who serve this great nation. These veterans, active service members, and newly commissioned officers from our Army and Air Force ROTC programs are distinguished by the red, white, and blue cords that they wear today. I would like to ask all in the arena who have served and those who are currently serving in our armed forces to please stand and accept our thanks. I know that some guests today have returned to their alma mater to witness family and loved ones join them as Clemson alumni. If you are a graduate of this great university, please stand so we can welcome you home. Also want to recognize and thank our incredible faculty and dedicated staff whose commitment to excellence in teaching, research, and service help to ensure your success here at Clemson. If you are a member of our faculty or a staff member and you are here today, please stand so that we can recognize and thank you. I would also like to extend a special congratulations to any faculty or staff member who are receiving their degrees today. We are privileged to have with us this morning members of our University Board of Trustees. I would like to ask each to please stand as I call their name and remain standing until all have been called. I ask that you please wait to show your appreciation until all have been introduced. Ms. Kim Wilkerson, Chair of the Board. Dr. Lewis Lynn, Dr. Ronnie Lee, Mr. Nicky McCarter, Dr. J.J. Britton, Trustee Emeritus, and Ambassador David Wilkins, Trustee Emeritus. Would you please help me thank them for their leadership? We also have with us executive officers, deans, and special guests. As I read their names, I ask each to please stand and remain standing until all have been introduced. Again, please hold your applause until all have been named and introduced. Dr. Robert Jones, Executive Vice President for Academic Affairs and Provost. Dr. Tanju Karenfeld, Vice President for Research. Dr. Chris Miller, Vice President for Student Affairs and Dean of Students. Major General Hank Morrow, Executive Secretary to the Board of Trustees. Mr. Brian O'Rourke, Vice President for Advancement. Mr. Tony Wagner, Executive Vice President for Finance and Operations and Chief Operations Officer. Dr. Jean Bertrand, Interim Associate Provost and Dean of Undergraduate Studies. Ms. Wendy York, Dean, Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business. Dr. Sarah Winslow, Dean, Clemson University Honors College. Dr. David Blakesley, Faculty Senate President. Dr. Christine Vernon, Immediate Past President, Faculty Senate. Mr. Jake Anderson, Staff Senate President, and Ms. Deborah Sparacino, Registrar. Would you please help me thank all of them for their leadership? On Tuesday, we hosted our doctoral hooding ceremony. In all, 99 students were eligible to participate in the doctoral ceremony, representing 34 degree programs and 15 countries. Let's take a moment to congratulate our newest doctoral degree recipients. And now, ladies and gentlemen, it is my immense pleasure to present to you the graduating class of 2023. Will all of the candidates for graduation please stand and be recognized? By the authority vested in me by the Clemson University Board of Trustees, and upon the recommendation of our faculty, I hereby confer upon you the bachelor's degree with all of the rights and privileges appertaining thereto, and as testimony thereof, I present you with a diploma from the university. Congratulations. It is now my pleasure to invite each graduate, beginning with the first row, to come forward and be recognized. All others may be seated at this time.
Christopher Tyler Ferguson. Chancellor Michael Forrester. Matthew Ryan Miller. Jack Creighton. Isabella Edgley. Haley Elizabeth Adams. Ashley Patricia Lagori. Jack Emerson Arnold. Kevin Bryce Bowerman. William Henry Barmore. Michael Anthony Joyce. Michael Francis Fabiano. John Austin Calmer. Edward Bennett Crouch. Emily Megan Crisp. Grace Caroline Nason. Aspen Elizabeth Dorsett. Jenna Lee Bond. Harry Jacobs Wasson. Jacob James Hill. Gabrielle Morgan Baum. Sarah K. LaGuardia. Ashley Elizabeth Keys. Caleb Baxter Carter. Joshua Christian Ballou. Jonathan Michael Fox. James Richardson Atwater. Cynthia Grace Collins. Mary Payne Gilden. Natalie Ann Riva. Annalise Duberlay. Samuel Alton Hall. Candace Michelle Drayton. Caroline Elizabeth Horn. Edwin Dayton Brune. Trevor Alex Kirkue. Travis Bond. Ryan Patrick Coyne. David Hoover Green, Jr. Benjamin Will Kinsinger. Will Douglas Farrell. Jared Christian Fisher. Michael Detro. Gavin Michael Grabowski. William Ryan Edwards III. Lee Anna Buckley. Belle Victoria Hester. Alexandra Elaine Miller Ladaga. Carolyn Ann Kerr. Francesca Mina Antonopoulos. Molly Elizabeth Connolly. Alexa Whitaker Fernandez. Kayla Suzanne Halick. Alec Frank. William Paul Cicerelli. John Anthony Knapp. Mary Margaret Campbell. Ashley Nicole Kearney. Elizabeth Griffin Allen. Christopher James Carpenter. Ryan James DeFazio. Thomas Daniel D'Angelo. Jenna Ann Graves. Caitlin Rebecca DePalma. Christy Lynn Carnes. Grayson Elizabeth Janis. Andrew Robert Taylor. Leslie Scott Branch. Jessica Elizabeth Della Medaglia. McKenna Jade Smith. Taylor Blair King. Anna Catherine Martin. Mary Clark Cavendish. Savannah Ruth Patrick. Frances Lee Rope. Katrina Antonia Montanini. Katrin Love Armstrong. Alexa Julia Carrero. Sarah Elizabeth Friend. Donald Minot Foss III, summa cum laude. Emilio Syed Becerra. Kyle Patrick Crimmins. Michael Charles Jones. Damian Kendall Bryant. William Garrett Bird. Hunter George DeBose. Riley DeVoe Henry. Caroline Elizabeth Hennessy. Mackenzie Suzanne Hall. Cameron Lee Roth, cum laude. Tanner Matthew Gibson. Austin Taylor Gambrell. Reagan Alexis Gambrell. Grant Wesley Axon. Go ahead. Andrew Joseph Hess. Connor Bryce Calsing. Harrison Leonard Brayan. Joseph James DeCristo. Joseph J. Foster III. Caroline Byers Hudson, cum laude. Chloe Gray. Anna Arnold. Sarah Grace Calder. Madeline Leslie Kirkland. Lily Claire Bernard. Hayden Godshall Brown. Mark Rollin Dukes. George Ellison Balinga. Houston John Jones. Peter Hadley. Michael Hampton Weatherford. Campbell Scott Baker. Arthur Stedman Dowd III. Jackson Folse. Colin Dupree Grimsley. Andrew Eccles Keynes. Paige Elizabeth Earnhalt. Emily Catherine Haley, magna cum laude. Holly Hamilton Buxton. Virginia Graham Chitty, magna cum laude, Honors College. Lauren Covington Curtis, cum laude. Brooke Alexandra Kopitke. Sydney Elaine D'Agostino, cum laude. Lieutenant Jacob Gerald Gable, cum laude. Nathan Alexander Fry. Cameron Nicholas Crimmins. Elizabeth Alexandra Madison Atchison. She told me. Okay. It's okay. That can't be easy. Kevin Thomas Knox. Dante Aldo Centofanti. Ryder Dallas Defabaugh, summa cum laude. Mallory Claire Vischer. Emily Jane Allen, cum laude. Caroline Christine Hendricks, magna cum laude. Samuel Paul Jeter. Britton Boren. Mason Todd Holder, cum laude. Perrin Mark Jones. Michaela Esther Corrigan, magna cum laude, Honors College. Alexandra Payne Alcala. Madeline Grace Bell, cum laude. Catherine Grace Baffites. Haven Elizabeth Flesh. Sydney Ann Sloop. Caitlin Phillips Brownell, magna cum laude. Emily Catherine Jarvis. Brian Douglas Boykin. Brianna Eva Henschel. Berkeley Dennis Bryant. Lena Bajette Barakat, magna cum laude. Zachary Bryce Gamber, summa cum laude. Tyler Matthew Sturkin. Glenn Hyatt Fay, cum laude, Honors College. Lillian Elizabeth Jeter. Maria Ellis Lally. Jackson Reeves Brazel. Maxwell Kincaid Holland. Connor Finnerty. Hannah Jane Fugate, cum laude. Athea Finley. Cooper Allen Branham. David Allen Ferrara, Jr., cum laude, Honors College. Timothy Mason Dupree. Grace Elaine Killian, summa cum laude. Renee Noel Grindy, summa cum laude. Justin Thomas Coker. Brendan Patrick Curran. Leah Aline Forst, cum laude. Kate Elizabeth Keymeyer, cum laude. Mara Kate Grubaugh. Lauren Catherine Knepp. Grace Cindy Cambon, magna cum laude. Gabriella Odile Costello, Honors College. Austin Joseph Horvath. Tyler Michael Jones, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Mary Bronstein, cum laude, Honors College. Jackson Daniel Caval, cum laude. Anthony McClurg Flanagan. Paige Taylor Griffith. Mallory Cooper, cum laude. Morgan Elizabeth Burrows. Lauren E. Cope. Rory Isaac Chalk. Hunter Mason Benton. Anthony James Hernandez. Jonathan Stephen Gulapala. Catherine Jewel McLean. Susanna Ruth Dormany. Madison Elizabeth Coggin. Sarah Grace Stoster. Robert Christian Cromley. Joshua Rashawn Burton. Carter Barrett Ferguson, cum laude. Stephen Scott Hodges. Joseph Culverhouse Basong. Raymond Hernandez III. Brian Siegfried Carpers. Andrew Joseph Bucciero. John Bynum Grant. Chalmer Jackson Bruffy. Noah Benjamin Chase. Joseph Lynch Greco. Natalie Lauren Rice. Spencer Paige Condon. Annabelle Elizabeth Kornasevich, cum laude. Devin Grace Freilich, summa cum laude. Elizabeth Tony Apoy. Cassidy Logan Carroll, cum laude. Devin Samuel Foster. Spencer David Kelly. Luke William Langan. Maya Simone Joglagar, magna cum laude. Taylor Renee Rogers, cum laude. Marissa Catherine Caputo. Megan Nicole Brown. Mallory Claire Caldwell, cum laude. Casey Bradford Jordan. Garrett Layton Bain. Jadicus Rodrigue Coker. Andrew Jacob Erickson. Savannah Grace Bailey. Kately Angela Bryant. Megan Elise Bornkamp, magna cum laude. Layla Catrice Canada. Ryan Elizabeth Buckaloo. Skylar Elizabeth Lane. Ryan McKenna Daly. Emily E. DeAngelis, magna cum laude. Mason Bernard. Christopher Brooks Cannon. Robert Burrell Dosher Jr. Allison Page Franklin. Lana Sheepik. Thomas Brennan. Nicholas Giansante, magna cum laude, Honors College. John Paul Derrico. Casey Madison Blue, magna cum laude. Tyler Justin Corbett. Benjamin S. Blackwell. Nicholas Michael Hoffman. Nicholas Bryant Clayton. Ryan Moore Ammons. Robert Brian Hughes. Griffin David Barth. Alexis Hux. Ruth Nigas Abanya. Hannah Grace Rutland. Brooke Catherine Ansley. Benjamin Lucas Shaw. Grayson Samuel Hammond. Cameron Jackson Nichols. Joel David Dance. John William Kendrick, summa cum laude. Jesse Maddox Boyce, cum laude, Honors College. Sydney Ann Huff. Quinn Keeley Carter. Nicole Catherine Burgo. Timothy Ryan Desjardins. Lieutenant William Otto Erkins. Benjamin Luke Erkins, cum laude. Adriana Jane Siricola. Austin Chapman French. Grace Catherine Brackett. Jackie Dong. Victoria Dong. Clayton Forrest Colley. Michael Cisamara. Andrew Joseph Graff V. Jason C. Noller. Nathan Hummel. Dylan David Chamberlain. Louis John Grana. Elizabeth Ann Brooks, cum laude. Sebastian Gonzalez Patino. Grant Allen Jacobson, magna cum laude. Anne Marlene Warwick. Lita Kate Lamb, cum laude. Morgan Brady Ross, cum laude. Alexandra Hope Ackerman. Aaron Connor Evans. Gabriel Wade Amadon. Patricia Elaine Scroggs. Drew Harrison Farmer. Carolyn Page Cromer. Grant Edward Greenstein. Taunuan Lei Bowie. Jason Chuh, summa cum laude, Honors College. Elizabeth Ann Weingard. Chloe S. Christopher. Riley Patrick Burke, magna cum laude, Honors College. William Jeffrey Fricano. Ashley Meredith Barwick. Shane Matthew Hernandez. Wade Robert Burenbach. Herbert Hudson Fawcett. Annalise Joy Himes. Caroline Neal Hayes. Jessica Michelle Bowman, cum laude. Courtney McShane Doyle. Douglas Craig Davidson Jr. Jack Phillip Bishop, cum laude. Lieutenant Jacob Matthias Kinfield, cum laude. Ian Donald Hasek, cum laude. Jackson Reed Hilton, magna cum laude. Eric Cameron Hazen. Lieutenant Samuel Rhett Cecil. Colin Christopher Boys. Lindsay Ann Frenzine, summa cum laude. Emily Catherine Kelly, summa cum laude. Paul Gaillard Altman, cum laude. Victoria Grant Kupik. Samuel Bowner Crawford. Alexandra Grace Span, Lauren Lee Hollingsworth, Jack Geen Bolton. Thank you. It's a good thing. Thomas Crawford Folk, Jack Foley Devine, Patrick James Greenfield, Mary Michael Labert Middleton, Dilsa Lulgi, Zion Koa, Branson Franklin Guest, Nicholas McHale Crow, Kylie Isabella Andrews, Aniku Ku, Adela Natalie Hill, Lillian Mai Charan, cum laude, Grace Catherine Gabaldon, cum laude, Carolyn Marie Heath, Alexa Grace Floyd, Annalise Christine Hawkinson, Hannah Morgan Erspammer, magna cum laude, Honors College, Alexa Elise Churgot, Rebecca Elaine Knowles, Ian Jameson Black, Aaron Dale Hyatt, Jonah Brian Harden, Thomas Charles Hooper II, Alexander Howard Johnson, Lieutenant Ryan Patrick Carroll, Lydia Nicole Harper, Gabrielle Ann Hamilton, Charlotte Elizabeth Jamay, Mary Grace Boyce, summa cum laude, Honors College, Charles Duncan Crowder, magna cum laude, William Ellis Grisham, Lucas Ramey Ryder, cum laude, Andrew Moreau Latos, Cameron Patrick Krebs, summa cum laude, Patrick Williamson Hayde, Carson Matthew Webster, cum laude, Joshua Michael Nathan, Parker Michael Santos, Pedro Dos Scheibe, Parker Darren Nielsen, cum laude, Honors College, Lillian Morgan Graber, Liam Joseph Harrington, cum laude, Griffin Thomas Gonzalez, Charles F. Mond, Andrew Alexandra Probitalau, cum laude, Honors College, Nathan Maxwell Hardy, magna cum laude, Nicole Marie Ambrosino, summa cum laude, Leo J. Herard, magna cum laude, Alexander Dale Casella, Nathan Beaver, Zachary Chase Almas, summa cum laude, Thomas Joseph Aronson, summa cum laude, Jake Michael Brown, David Michael Bowling, Kendall Jackson Hewlett, Miles Erickson Heitman, Anika Lily Clark, John Gorman Kling III, Keegan Daniel Cavini, Matthew A. Koshi, cum laude, Honors College, Anna Scott Gardner, cum laude, Honors College, Abigail Elizabeth Cobbler, summa cum laude, Cameron Lee Blankenship, Logan Thomas Blair, Hunter Grayson Juleseth, Kenny Wynn, Christina Nicole Korleski, Ryan Michael Conway, Connor Lloyd Douglas, cum laude, John Maxwell Hayburn, Thomas D. Harris, Hayden Carey Furman, Isabella Claire Gregory, Joseph Thomas Sapiga, Christopher James Zawalski Jr. Jason Matthew Genzano. John D. Francis. Bryn Alexandra Beaton, magna cum laude. Joshua Troy Hill. Emily Virginia Ray. Kathy Tito. Mia Rose Valentine, cum laude. Amanda Mary Phillips. Aaliyah Gramlin. Aiden Bress. Maxwell Bradford Shikanowitz. John Alexander Kennedy, cum laude. Grace Elizabeth Culver, cum laude. Margaret Elizabeth Eubank. Haley Charlene Hyatt, cum laude. Carson Camille Copeland. Kyle David Goldstein. Lane Thomason Bartal, summa cum laude. Madeline Wallace Franks. Harrison John Kantz. Bailey Elizabeth Cardani, Honors College. Caitlin Cecile Cothran. Caitlin Elise Greco. Parker Finn Ica. Chad William Frick. William Anthony Batocchio. Kaylee Kate Junkins. Clay Cameron Bartunic. Hunter Hampton Barnhill. Marion Denise Benton. Richard Lee Cassidy III. Elizabeth Awad. Alexa Jordan Ayakani, cum laude, Honors College. Melissa Rose Kosecki. Daniel Stephen Burns, summa cum laude. Michael Wesley Clark, magna cum laude. Louis Edward Jacob III. Jessica Ann Hoffman. Grace de Haviland Glowacki, magna cum laude, Honors College. Megan Marie Janovich, cum laude, Honors College. Trinity Rose Holmberg, magna cum laude, Honors College. Regina Ann Atkins, cum laude, Honors College. Brandon Sean Halt. Chris Beeser. Nathan Commerce Beard. Wilson Robert Balicki, magna cum laude, Honors College. William Kenneth Clark. Calamise Leanne Jacks. Ashley Dawn Boy, magna cum laude. Christina Rose Cooper, cum laude, Honors College. Alexis Archilla Espinoza. Jacob Cooper. Blake Robert Shami. Timothy Michael D'Ambrosia, cum laude. Connor Brian Anderson. Forbes Nicholas Arbaugh. Michaela Gabrielle Beers. Lauren Elizabeth Bruns, summa cum laude. Larry V. Glenn Jr. Thank you.
Deep breath. Get some water.
Definitely. Are we on the second side yet? Oh, good.
You're doing a marvelous job.
I know when I mess them up, it's like,
They wouldn't. They'd fire me if I did it. You're halfway there.
all right, ready. William Hayden Wren. Lacey Elizabeth Mitchum. Catherine Grace Long. Jenna Elizabeth Moore. Peyton Mackenzie Boslow. Claire Elizabeth Marion, cum laude. Amanda Merkel, cum laude, Honors College. Jeffrey Thomas Sterla, Honors College. Kate Elizabeth Finge. Madison Alexandria Seelinger, magna cum laude. Erin Julia Donahue, magna cum laude. Carson Justy Fisher, cum laude. Keith McGuire. Charles Falcone. William Stephen Griner, Jr. Jacob Ruby Magelson. And Anthony Richard Santangelo. Jake Alexander Strother, Honors College. Jacob Robertson Laughlin. John Harper Kerr IV. John Edward Holcomb. Nicholas Bernard Plansky, cum laude. John Daniel Driscoll, cum laude. Graham Ford McElwain. Zachary James Weeks. Say it again. Nicholas Giorgio Marconi. Patrick Michael Murray. Thomas John Lanaway. Brian Joseph Ross. Cameron Alexis Welsh. Alexis Morgan Smoke, cum laude. Bailey Samantha Perloff, magna cum laude. Caitlin Nicole Tyndall. Lily Catherine Owens. Patrick Egan Purnell. Luke Griffin Mann. Raquel Stefani Latour, cum laude, Honors College. Charles Martin Patton. Connor R. Mulvey, magna cum laude. Andrew Patrick Thomas. Finn Paul Westerink. Luke Gerald Winslow. Fallon Gabrielle Scotts. Dylan Matthew Patterson. Emily Elizabeth Toot. Brooke Elizabeth Stanfill. Megan Claire White. Elizabeth Avery Mutz. Danielle Murray Tremblay. Emma Delaney Schmidt. Mercedes Page Purrington. Taylor Maylee Leviner. Adam McBee Poole, magna cum laude. Jared Andrew Nelson. Zach Dale Todd. Nicholas Graham Myers. Benjamin Thomas Polisi. Kevin Raymond Lessing, summa cum laude. Nathan Yarns. Jonathan Jackson. Zane K. Palanper, cum laude. Garrett Richard McNulty, magna cum laude. Christian Andre Molnar. Andrew Allen Schaefer, cum laude. Ryan Timothy MacArthur. Felder Keener Fogel. Sarah Emily Rast. Zachary Daniel Rast. Anna Marie Knapsinger. Sydney Aaron Sailors. John Joseph McKeon V. Connor Samuel McCabe. John Lucas Pauldine. Andrew Bernard Reamer. Say again. Daniel Vincent Moldaver. Thomas Joseph Nassab. Michael Robert Mahan. Isabella Grace Lasordo. Savannah Suzanne Walters, summa cum laude, Honors College. Alina Luca. Emmett Peter McCauley. John William Saverance. Jacob Paxton Moyd. Nicholas Christopher Pitcock. Joseph David Wirt, cum laude. Paul Landon Owen, cum laude. Stephen Michael Martinko, Honors College. Dylan Alexander Molinaro. David Jeffrey Simmons II. Catherine Lane Mueller. Anna Rachel Clausen. Tegan Kate Turley. Brittany Sue Walker, summa cum laude, Honors College. Benjamin Scott Williams. Stephen Sebastiano Marianani. Leighton Parks Long. John Michael Michelle. Joseph Garvey Parrish IV. Baker Middleton Reese. Richard Brannon Spector. Matthew Stephen Miller, cum laude. James Alexander McLeod. Mishal Jalesh Patel. Tyler Daniel Scholl. Walker McCollum Patterson, cum laude. Brooke Mackenzie Tilley. Claire Madeline Cox. Jackson Leighton Tabor, summa cum laude, Honors College. Sullivan Marie Long. Kaylee Noel Pitton. Sophia Marie Rosso, summa cum laude. Ava McCall Vantoff. Ellen Elizabeth Spires, cum laude. Mabel Hall Tunstall, summa cum laude, Honors College. Gloria Grace Murray. Dayton Elizabeth Knuckles. Elizabeth Ann Taylor. Ty Matthew Spanbauer. Jennifer Joyce Crowell Roberts, cum laude. Tabitha Whitkey Studebaker. Thomas Mullen Mead. Jack Anthony Minichiello. John Alexander Rivali. Duncan Alexander McNeil, cum laude. Matthew Michael Mace. Gaurav Singh. John William McKay. Gracie Eve Holbrooks. Timothy Allen Thigpen Jr. Mabry Elizabeth Ramey. Kellen Camille Christensen. Michaela Joy Leslie. Jonathan Edward Thaddeus McSally. Zachary Gabriel Giannis, summa cum laude, Honors College. Olivia Reese McCrae. Alara Noel Nahar, magna cum laude. Samantha Morello. Victoria Jane Scott, magna cum laude. Katie Ann Smith. Ashley Morgan Myers, cum laude. Joshua Hudson Ricard. Maria Stasevich, summa cum laude. Aiden Lee Filick, cum laude, Honors College. Evan Christian Rogers. Nicholas Edward Prosperini. Henry Albert Pritchard. Mavis Edie Cagle II. William Hayden O'Neill. Lee Matthew West IV. Davis Marshall Brown. Ivy Pollard Parnell.
It's a long ceremony to do one person.
It is.
You're doing great.
I get a gold star there.
What'd you say?
I get a gold star there, right? Till the phone calls.
You get a gold star, definitely. I'll give you one more break after this.
Cool. Madison Elizabeth Webb. Summer Graham Barrett. Landon Reed Van Patten. Samuel Andrew McConnell. Will Patrick Kelly. Laney Murphy Calabrese. Lillian Elizabeth Sumner, cum laude. Emily Grace Todd. Sydney Elizabeth Younginger. Casey Catherine Rosisco, magna cum laude. Chloe Ruth Platt, cum laude. Lucy Claire Lozer, magna cum laude. Lauren Ansley Risden. Ella Ann Otterman, cum laude. Emily Ann Ingreo. Amelia Marie Fulp, Bailey Marie Price, Addison Ruth Pitts, Delaney Elizabeth Landry, Zoe Alyssima Smith, Jack Allen Newman Jr., Benjamin Ross Thomas, magna cum laude, Honors College. James Edward Swicegood IV, summa cum laude. McKenna Delane Polk, summa cum laude. Scott Michael Jackson. Bradley Wood Jordan Jr., cum laude. William Joseph Norbeck IV. Tell me. Aldemar Uriel Jimenez, Jr. Jordan Nicholas Kalu. Jacqueline Elise Jorge, magna cum laude. It's Hannah Elizabeth Venable. Megan Louise Schaefer, cum laude. John Weston Peterson. Joseph Robert Mathern, cum laude, Honors College. Jeremy Mason Woodruff. Robert Chase Mitchum, summa cum laude, Honors College. Matthew Carlton Luke. Catherine Grace Williams. Chanel Colette Zunino. Hannah Catherine Perry, magna cum laude. Delaney Elizabeth Rust. William Linhart. Reese Benjamin Metzler, cum laude. Hayden Scott Seeger. Jordan Elizabeth Wood, cum laude. Alyssa Sandra Morrison. Zane Matthew Dillon Vanderlinden. Anna Grove Walker. Addison Taylor Stevens. Gabriella Francesca Paniccio. Ryan Susko. William James Leone. Mary Kathleen Anna Hartig. Alex Daniel McNair. Keanu Maurice Herbert Merle. Lieutenant Cullen Michael Peel. Maximilian Augustus Stukenberg, cum laude. Matthew Peter Pasquale. Natalie M. Smith. Madison Taylor Morris. Harry Thomas Woodmansee IV. Alec Thomas Mudry, magna cum laude. Jacob Alexander McCullough. Edward Hampton Perkerson. Andrew Charles Nichols. Seth C. Tokenel. Olivia Ryan Preston, cum laude. Sarah Lorraine Lown. Alexa Marie Radis, summa cum laude. Abigail Walsh McCann. Kinley Elizabeth Tice, cum laude. Taylor Amanda Zadie, cum laude. Jacob Matthew David Rowson. Kathleen Lynn Williams. Sarah Frances Cloud, magna cum laude. Hannah Rose Simmons. Mason Lee Trotter. Stephen Jesse Sorensen. Ty William Herbstreet. Kate Elizabeth Rue, cum laude. Mason William Mitchell. Whit Hainsworth Robinson. Tyler Keith Norman. Lauren Catherine Bess, magna cum laude. Andrew Davis Wolf. Nathan Gregory Wise. Emma Brooke Tucker. Kayla Rose Tilburg, cum laude. Salem Hudson Rajay. Paige Morgan Yeomans. Catherine Gallagher O'Hay, summa cum laude. John Stoker Pittman, summa cum laude. Maribel Elizabeth Rice. Aiden Workman Kirby. Eric Nicholas Walters. Bailey Joe Cox. Alex Mark Mangala, magna cum laude. Jack Ryan Taylor. Samuel John Rentschler. Ryan Sebastian Veneziano. Jake Jerome Lemaire. Joshua Lee Weaver. Hope Elizabeth Sickles, cum laude. McKenna Connolly Schuler. Sarah Elizabeth Zerilli, summa cum laude, Honors College. Jessica Erna Schwartz, magna cum laude. Josephine L.C. Rohr, summa cum laude, Honors College. Andrew Joans Van Beek. Wesley Ryan Newman. Joshua Scott Rohaley, magna cum laude. Owen Charles Wilson. Stephen Andrew Scharfenberg III, cum laude, Honors College. Jackson Edgar Phillips. Caitlin Elizabeth Sauls. Madeline Ann Williams. Mary Catherine Falkenberry. Catherine Louise Wonarowski, magna cum laude. Samuel Benjamin Solomons. Michael William McEntee, cum laude. John Patrick Walsh, magna cum laude. Carter Joseph Sturkey. Daniel McManus Sage. Jack Babasis. Olivia Lloyd Sherman. Benjamin John Waxer. Luke Spear Lynn. Lauren Grace Russell. Elizabeth Blake Ford, magna cum laude. Maddie Grace Knopfs. Jackson Benjamin Weeks, cum laude. Grant Sloan Minor. John Joseph Nassif. John Thomas Taylor III, magna cum laude, Honors College. Cameron Ray Watkins. Morgan Caroline Moody. Connor Mickle Reeves. Andrew Paul Nowak. Averia Shakia Young. Sully Kalon Smalls. Cedric E. McQueen. Lenari Suber. Maya Lenari Suber. Thank you. Ariel Elizabeth Long. Tierra Elise Perry. Danielle Page Turner. Angelina Napolitano. Maya Simone McKinney. Ben McBride. Savannah Peyton Shreve. Colin Gillette Murphy, magna cum laude, Honors College. Isaac Kirk Manning, magna cum laude. Emily Lynn Weeks, cum laude. Matthew Trent McCurdy. Steve Ramirez. Kavana Stratton Redmond. Kendall White. Taylor Carolyn Elizabeth Rock.
This is your last water break.
Don't need it. Just want it.
You got 7 right at you.
Come back. Come back.
I can do better next time.
I heard it and I'm like,
You got 7 right.
nothing to it.
You do 7. Are you doing any more ceremonies?
Tomorrow night.
Okay, good. Get a break.
Mm-hmm. Tell me your last name. Anna Grace Felber. Sophia Jane Turpin. Sophie Jane Turpin. Chandler Josie Patrick. Robert Christopher King Jr. Whitman Alexander Trewick. Brent Evan Merlot. Michaela Mananara, cum laude. Cameron Haley Watson. Thomas Robertson Simbinas, Drayton Gregory Stewart, Jake Cirrus McAdoo, Michael Whitman Neal, Raquel Victoria Mitchell, Taylor Ann Stamos, summa cum laude, Honors College. Kelsey Taylor Broman, Hope Olivia Wild, cum laude. Michael Garrett Burkett, Alicia Mabel Lucas, Cole Wachowski, Jacob Kenneth Sheely, Johanna Lynn Stevenson, cum laude, Honors College. McCall Valentine, cum laude. Sydney McKenna Shear, Madeline Mearns, summa cum laude, Honors College. Ryan Anderson Selquist, Gabrielle Schlipsup, magna cum laude. Jack Matthew Owen Turner, Jacob Marshall Way, Andrew David Smith, magna cum laude. Brady Carl Olenek, Oliver Timothy Montel, Brennan Joseph Kaimig, David Michael Cooney, cum laude. Joseph Terrell Lady, cum laude. Clara Francis Flato, cum laude. Adriana Isabel Schmidt, Delaney Sky Meixel, Kaylee Brooks Strickland, Nora Walsh, magna cum laude. Emily Ray Sullivan, cum laude. Angela Sablin, Logan Elizabeth Stuckey, cum laude, Honors College. Sarah Margaret Connolly, Catherine Mary Ward, summa cum laude, Honors College. Catherine May White, summa cum laude, Honors College. Amanda Ann Montz, Riley Elizabeth Priest, cum laude, Honors College. Delaney Renee O'Toole, summa cum laude, Honors College. Jacob Chow Paulson, Charlotte Elizabeth Little, Jennifer Grace Santerafo, Amelia May Malfris, cum laude. Krista Marie Ladawick, Walker William McKinnon, Ryan Anthony Petrowski, Luke Darren Terry, Graham Luke Vernon, Andy Lynn, magna cum laude. William Wesley Shomet, magna cum laude. Jude Elias Bechtel, summa cum laude, Honors College. Devin James Lepore, Riley Chase Myers, magna cum laude. Andrew Michael Newton, Reginald Beauregard Nesbitt II, Ryan Matthew Nadenstead, Brendan Carl McMullen, Arthur Carlton Ward, Wilson Chance Ward, Colin Joshua McAlooney, William Stephen Swantek, Dalton Thomas Skutka, Jake Douglas Whitman, Ethan Michael Lupachuk, cum laude. Douglas Robert Foster Roach, Joseph Millen Robb, Honors College. Liam Thomas Riley, Evan Michael Nienhaus, Tyler Provost, Sophie Elizabeth Lewis, Leanne Elizabeth Murphy, Caroline Rose Lee, Madison Taylor Stoppel, Kevin Francis Travers, magna cum laude, Chandler Blake Shelnut, magna cum laude, Patrick Dimbiak, Nicholas William Bujakin, Jonathan James Braun, Griffin John Hope, Zane Matthew Ritzert, Kevin Gerard Kennedy, Luke Marconi, Connor Roy Parman, Matthew Philip Leota, David Bennett Mishak Jr., cum laude, Nathan Bartholomew Peters, Lieutenant Patrick Michael Zaleski, Lieutenant Ethan Christopher Traub, cum laude, Lieutenant Peyton Ann Welch, Jonathan Jacob Paddock, Margaret Elizabeth Sherrill, Nicholas Chapman Sweeney, Walker James Mullen, summa cum laude, Jacob Alexander Smock, Megan Kathleen Rannicke, Karsten M. Wiseman, Nicklin Charles Vavana, Papawaran Papa Ping Pong, Joshua Alabola Rujobican, Logan Robert Marquette, Isabella Grace Playa, magna cum laude, Honors College, Kyra Alexis Verstek, Robert John Wassler, Sarah K. Wren, McKenna Tesher, cum laude, Bella Ann Bowden, Joseph Kai Bertrano, Samuel Alejandro Ruida, Jack Michael Mano, Eric Howard Mitchell, John Mazur Phillips, summa cum laude, Carolyn Marie Mahoney, Benjamin David Osterhaus, magna cum laude, Honors College, Zachary Ann Meeker, Samuel Race Hugani, Luke M. Tyrell, magna cum laude, Brett Thomas Marino, summa cum laude, Honors College, Yashun Daniel Liu, Aiden Cole Miller, Zachary Scott Millis, James Presley Snuggs, Maxwell Scott Russell, Anthony Jovis Nakarato, Ryan John Murphy, Christian Michael Romano, cum laude, Robert Holden Ungberry, Ryan P. Taramia, cum laude, Canon Michael Mullis, Helen Marie Schertz, Rumsa Kuram Moyne, Gilbert Hooper Wernz IV, Colin Adam Bell, Ryan Kirkpatrick McCarl, Haley Ann Lohman, magna cum laude, Emily Reed Slauson, Elizabeth Rose Whalen, summa cum laude, Honors College, Alexandra Grace Savoca, cum laude, Matthew McCrae Williamson, Anjali Patel, Brian Donald Smith, Matthew James Pruitt, Sophia Josephine Polici, Ann Irwin Sipp, summa cum laude, Honors College, Addison Kathleen Skinner, magna cum laude, Jacob Edward Simmer, cum laude, Seth Lewis, cum laude, Jack Thomas Sprague, Robert Blake Poteet, Sean Michael Terrici, Richard Peter Wazicki, cum laude, Owen Alexander Wazaloo, Brendan Thomas White, Jared Ryan Bunatello, Noah Tabor Marks, Lance Harrison Ralston, magna cum laude, Honors College, Gabriella Rose Murad, Finn Stewart Maitland,
How about another round of applause for our newest graduates? You can do a little better than that. I would now like to invite Jeff Duckworth, Board Chair of the Clemson Alumni Association, to the stage.
Good morning. On behalf of the Clemson Alumni Association, let me officially welcome all of you, our newest Clemson alumni family. Now, for those of you who are wearing the ring today, I noticed at your ring ceremony they have had the C facing you. Let me remind you of the tradition, now that you're graduates, to maybe consider having an alumnus, a family member, or someone who's played an important role in getting you here today to take that ring, reverse it, so the C is facing outward, so everyone in the world knows that you went to Clemson. Today is far from the end of your journey with Clemson. Today marks an important milestone, and that is the beginning of your next phase of your lifelong relationship with Clemson. I know that when you leave here today, you'll embark on new adventures in places across the country, around the globe, in your new jobs, graduate schools, or service organizations. But no matter where life takes you, I ask that each of you remain and make an effort to stay connected with Clemson. Please join a Clemson Club alumni group, making an annual gift back to Clemson, and come back to Clemson as often as you can. The Alumni Association exists to help you maintain that connection to your Clemson family through communication, special events, and services that we offer. So on behalf of the more than 176,000 Clemson alumni around the world, let me say congratulations, welcome to the family, and go Tigers!
Thank you, Jeff. Congratulations again to the class of 2023. Today, your graduating class represents 45 states around the country and more than 31 countries around the globe. Every single one of you should be extremely proud of what you just accomplished. You just graduated from one of the best public universities in the country. Congratulations. You received a high-quality education from a world-class faculty, many of whom are among the top experts in their fields. Some pretty amazing things happened during your time here at Clemson. When you were here, the Andy Quattlebaum Outdoor Education Center opened at the Snow Family Outdoor Fitness and Wellness Complex. And you were here when the Wilbur O. and Ann Powers College of Business, your college, when that building opened its doors. During your time here at Clemson, we built, dedicated, and opened the Samuel J. Cadden Chapel. Many of you were students when the first pitch was thrown during the inaugural season for our Clemson softball team. and when our women's lacrosse team took the field for the first time this spring. This year, Clemson was named among the top 3 most trusted public universities in the nation. I'll take that. We also celebrated the 50th anniversary of Title IX and honored the 60th anniversary of integration on our campus. And earlier this, thank you. And earlier this semester, we broke ground on our new Alumni and Visitor Center, which I hope you will come back and spend time in now that you are alums. I hope that your Clemson experience has been everything that you hoped it would be, and that we taught you more than your academic subjects. I hope that we instilled in you the core values that we hold so dear: integrity, respect, diversity, patriotism, excellence, and self-reliance. I hope that we challenged you and inspired you to think critically and to be engaged with your community and the world and to make a positive difference every day. You are an inspiration to your friends, to your family, and to your community. Please remember to help all of those. Please remember all of those who helped to support you along your journey, and please help those who are following behind you. The world needs you. We need you to tackle the challenges and opportunities that we are facing. And I hope that you take what you learned here at Clemson and use it to make the world an even better place. I personally believe in you. I believe in each and every one of you. And I believe that your impact at Clemson and in South Carolina and across the country and the world will be significant during your lifetime. So go do big things, okay? Now, as Clemson's newest graduates and as a symbol of your achievement, you may move your tassels to the left side of your cap. Congratulations. You walked in today as Clemson students. Now you will exit this ceremony as alumni. Today, many of you will sing the alma mater for the first time as an alum. Today, your life as a Clemson graduate commences. Make us proud. Make a difference. May God bless you all, and go Tigers!
Will you please stand if able and join in singing the Clemson Alma Mater? The words are printed on the last page of your program. Please remain standing if you are able for the recessional of the stage party. This concludes the ceremony. You may now exit the arena. Congratulations.